Hello and welcome to Cruise News You Can Use. We just got off the Carnival Horizon. The Horizon sailed out of Miami on July 4th. It was the first cruise for Carnival to leave the state of Florida since March of 2020. It was a really amazing cruise. There's some incredible people on board. We got to meet the president of Carnival Cruise Lines, Christine Duffy, the brand ambassador, John Heald, came all the way from England to be on the cruise. It was a truly phenomenal experience. But anyway, we're really glad you found us here on YouTube, and we're at the 1 year mark now for the Instagram. So we're up to almost 900 followers on there. So thank you for everyone who's followed us on Instagram, and I hope that you'll give us a like and a follow here on YouTube. We've got a lot of exciting cruises to come. We're going to have coverage from Norwegian, from the Celebrity Apex later this year. We're going to have a couple more cruises on Royal Caribbean, another Carnival cruise. So lots of cruise news coming up. Stay tuned and please enjoy this overview of our trip on the Carnival Horizon. And as luck would have it, it rained the entire cruise. Nah, just kidding.
Crikey, mate, what a beauty. We don't say that, we never did say that. So you know where I'm from? But I want to find out where y'all are from. Now you're proud of your state, call out your state. Where are you from? Come on, let me hear. Oh, you guys are on your cheese program. Alright, what was it? Let me hear this side. Where are we from? North Carolina, South Carolina, Texas, Savannah. Anyone out there from Florida? I hate you. No, it takes me 20 hours flying here. You got here in 2 minutes in an Uber and paid $1. You know what? It doesn't matter where you're from. We're going to start off as strangers, but at the end of the cruise, I want everyone to be one massive family. You guys with me? That's what I want to hear.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is an absolute honour for me to introduce you to a lady who I saw smile from the first second she walked on board, and she has not stopped smiling since. She is the perfect example of what we are, fun. She really does put fun in everything that she does, and if it hadn't been for her and the team that she works with, we wouldn't all be here today. So please would you show your appreciation and welcome the wonderful Christine Duffy, everybody. Thank you. Hi, Christine.
Hello, John.
It's great to see you.
Well, it's great to see you, but it's really great to see all of you.
Oh. Okay, now, before we get into this, I have got a question which I promised I would ask from somebody on my Facebook page who has donated $250 in Carnival's name to St. Jude today for me to ask you this question. And it just came in the last 5 minutes. Would you please tell Christine how much I adore and I love her? Every photo I see of her, she looks like she has spent $1 million on her wardrobe. Could you please find out where she gets her clothes from? If you ask this question, I promise to donate $250 to St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. And I was trying to think how I could best describe you and what you mean to the crew. And it was really, I was thinking, I was walking down here, I just couldn't figure it out how I was going to say it.
And so the value that every one of our crew members, shipboard and shoreside, doing their part is what makes Carnival successful. And I'm convinced that the reason, or really I've said this before, we have beautiful ships. There's other, look, cruise lines have, it's amazing when you look at ships. But I still believe firmly that the difference for Carnival and the difference with our guests is this relationship that we all have with our crew. And, maybe some guests don't want that. They like, if you go to a hotel or a resort, you're not hugging your waiter that you had breakfast with when you check out. I think that's what makes cruising unique, but I think especially for Carnival, it is the relationship between the crew and the guests that I think makes for such a special vacation.
You agree?
And here we are, we're arriving in Amber Cove in the Dominican Republic. We're actually backing into the port right now. You can look down from above and see some of the Havana area here on the Carnival Horizon. After getting off the ship in Amber Cove, guests are required to wear a mask at any point where you're walking around. You may have contact with other people. That is not required when you're in the pool, if you're at the swim-up bar, if you're actively eating in the restaurant. If you're in your lounger or any of the cabanas, whether it's on the water or up on the hillside, you do not need to wear a mask then. But if you're going through the shops and the area there with the duty-free, you are required to wear a mask at this point in Amber Cove. And we're here in beautiful Amber Cove on one of the Hillside Cabanas. And this is a direct purchase from Carnival. We purchased it through our cruise planner. And it's a little bit of a walk from the ship. And there's some steps and a decent ramp to go through, but we're going to give you a big tour of the entire cabana. So we're going to come down some stairs here, and I'll swing around so you can see that. We're in the Colibri cabana. Oh, look at that. There's a shower. Didn't need a shower on the ship this morning, I guess. Oh, well. Okay, you see there are some stairs here. So... really beautiful landscaping. Okay, whoop, here we go. As we come into the cabana, we've kind of already moved in here a little bit, but I want you to be able to get a good look. We do have seating here on a couch. And they left us some little snacks from the Dominican Republic. And it looks like we have Education TV on today, so hey, if we're not in school, I guess we can still do our learning here right on Amber Cove. Okay, you can control, oh, there's a jacuzzi, so we can control the thermostat for the jacuzzi. That's kind of cool. Do a little spin around to the side here. Nice little plants. Oh, I missed that. So we're in the Colibri Cabana. So let's check this out. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but we'll take a stab at it. And this poor little air conditioner is doing overtime today. It certainly was not meant for what it's doing, but it's serving the purpose standing in front of it, believe me. It is about 82, 83 degrees Fahrenheit today. So it's warm, but it is not uncomfortable. Another chair. And they do have a stocked refrigerator for us. We'll take a look inside. We've got some drinks. If any of you have traveled down here before, you may recognize some of this. It's all distributed by the Coca-Cola company. We have some loungers here. We're going to take a look. I said we are on a Hillside Cabana. So we're going to go ahead and we'll take a look at what we have, a view. See the pool down there for Amber Cove. Some very happy people down there at the swim up bar. It is a little bit of a hike to get up here. If you can see, I'll pan over so you can see some of these steps. I do have it so it's some stairs and a landing, some stairs and a landing. So if you do have some mobility issues, you have a chance to rest on your way up, because it does take a few minutes to walk up the hill. I'm going to pan back out here. Oh, there's our ship. Beautiful Carnival Horizon. She is now the third newest ship in the Carnival fleet, right behind Carnival Panorama, and now the Mardi Gras. See this massive long pier. There's a very long pier to walk through. To get off the ship, we did exit the ship towards the very front, so we did walk the length of the pier and then the width of the pier. I'll pan around and show you one of the coolest features of the cabana. Wait a minute, we got a stowaway. Who are you? We got a stowaway. Hey Taryn, how are you doing today?
I'm pretty good. How about you?
I'm good. How's the water?
Great.
Cool. I'm gonna have to get in there in a few minutes. All right, so we do have a little whirlpool for guests to use. These cabanas do work for up to 8 guests. So it looks like you can probably fit 2 people comfortably, 3 if you really want to squeeze tight. You got another lounger. Hi, Taryn. We're here in one of the Family Harbor Lounge on the Carnival Horizon. We're just got back on board from a wonderful day in Amber Cove. You can see there's not too many people, not everybody's made it back from the ship yet. I want to give you all an idea of what Family Harbor Lounge looks like. We've got a little bit of a spread out. You can see we've got a variety, some chips also, sandwiches. This is all available to Family Harbor guests. Lots of desserts. Almost anything you could want with children who are on your cruise with you. I'm going to turn around here so we can look at some of the beverages. You can see we've got a whole bunch of milk products, various coffees, and I know one of the favorites of the kids, ice cream machine. And we can't not forget, everyone needs to wash their hands. Carnival has done a great job making sure these are accessible everywhere. It's a great option. It's a 12-second cycle. You just put both your hands in. We'll go ahead and I'll demonstrate for you. You see, it's like a vortex around your hand. And just like that, in 12 seconds, your hands are clean and sanitized. And if you are booked into a Family Harbor room, this is the lounge you have access to on the Carnival Horizon. reached Half Moon Cay in the Bahamas on Thursday of the cruise. The island spans about 50 acres and stretches almost 2,400 acres. It was originally purchased from Norwegian Cruise Line by Holland America back in 1996, and that was later folded into the Carnival Corporation. The goal of the cruise line is to maintain as much of the natural habitat as possible on the island, and there are plans to build a pier for ships, but currently guests need to use a tender boat in order to get from the ship to the port. During this particular visit, the snorkeling was absolutely amazing. There was tons of fish. You'll be able to see some of that footage, as well as tour the two-story villa we had for the day, Villa C. We ended up spending 2 days at Half Moon as Bimini was canceled due to some increasing numbers of COVID-19 cases. All in all, 1 day at Half Moon Cay is incredible, and 2 in a row is really something special. So enjoy some of the sights and sounds of Half Moon Cay. And we are here at our villa at Half Moon Cay. Let's go take a look around. Looks like you got a little shower to wash your feet off. It might not be quite up and running yet. Of course, the appropriate hand sanitizers. Now let's take a look there. It's our beautiful Carnival Horizon. And as we walk into the first floor, the villas are equipped with a hot tub. And when you rent one of these two-story villas, you also receive floating mats, which will really come in handy. You're going to be out on the water. looking here? Okay, so there is a full bathroom, got a sink, nice shower head, and of course the commode. And we come back out, a little bit of island decor. And we're gonna go explore the upstairs. All right, he's gonna be not to trip coming up the stairs. And there's that $1 million view for the day. Upstairs we have 2 more loungers available. Nice table to set some drinks on. I remember the last time we were here, we did have some food delivery that happened. So come over here. Got a nice little place to set your drinks. We have a fountain for a little bit of ambiance. Of course, a nice table to sit around, chat, and listen to the waves come in. Hey, how you doing?
Hello.
Okay. We have a small little kitchenette. And he just delivered a whole bunch of stuff to us, so let's take a look what's inside. We got some chips and salsas, some fresh fruit. Cool. And a cooler. Got waters in the cooler. So there's going to be some sodas, maybe in the refrigerators. We did have to let them know what we wanted before. Oh, haven't been stocked yet. And this could come in handy a little bit later. We do have air conditioning for the unit, blow some nice cool air on us. Just cannot beat that view anywhere. So let's take a walk back out on the porch here. Do a couple of final thoughts. Give everybody a good view. Pan around. And the Carnival Horizon. The first cruise back, leaving from Florida from Carnival Cruise Line. As we arrive home to the port of Miami, I hope you've enjoyed some of the highlights from this cruise. It was in every way a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to be on the first cruise leaving Florida for Carnival. Meeting brand ambassador John Hild after watching his cheeky and informative videos from the past year, and Carnival president Kristen Duffy, as well as vloggers Para DJ all on the same cruise, is an experience which will never be replicated. Cruising is back in the United States, and Carnival is doing a lot of things right. The new e-muster drill was a dream, in and out in just a couple of minutes with a small group presentation rather than being herded around the ship. Our muster station ended up being on deck 3 near the entrance, so this was completed right after embarkation and before heading to staterooms. Cruise ships have always made the extra effort to keep all guest areas clean and sanitized, but the Horizon has taken this to a new level. Dishes, glassware, and other waste are picked up before you even realize they're gone, and high-touch surfaces are being disinfected all day, every day. The Carnival Hub app has been reinvented and is a one-stop destination for everything on the cruise. All of the day's events, restaurant and main dining room menus, as well as bar offerings are accessible by scanning a QR code. I'll make sure to get these posted on cruisenewsyoucanuse.com. There were some minor software glitches here and there with the Hub app, but none which weren't easily corrected. I would also be remiss not to mention the entertainment being second to none right now. The stage shows, piano players, string trio, and the incredible Aura pop duo from Brazil entertain guests throughout the cruise. There was definitely some newness of surroundings by the crew, as they've been away for 16 months, and surely many new members are on board as well. The most resonant point, though, is the genuine sense of excitement crew members beam with while interacting with guests. This was evident in every interaction from guest services to the cabin stewards, maintenance, food and beverage, and every place else on the ship. They are so grateful to be working again and able to begin supporting their families once more. Our group tipped extra generously this cruise beyond the prepaid gratuities, and the thanks and appreciation created some amazing connections. The Horizon is in great hands with cruise director Donkey, who is somehow everywhere at the same time on the ship, including a writing campaign for Captain on the TV. So that's where we'll leave it for this cruise. None of us here on the team can wait for the next Cruise News You Can Use adventure. Please like and subscribe, and don't forget to follow on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Until next time, keep cruising.